directors. We have director in charge of design and bill of quantities. We have directors in charge of special projects. We have director in charge of legal services. We have a director in charge of finance. We have director in charge of human resources. We have a director in charge of Northwest. We have director in charge of this project. We have director of information. We have been, meeting in the past, 2 hours. The subject is the directive of Mr. President, an urgent directive on Abuja-Kano Highway, the completion. Mr. President is very much worried about the delay of this project, about the delays in completion of this project. And first, he directed that palliative measures should be implemented so that all the potholes and the failed sections should first of all be repaired while the permanent works will be going on. And that we have done. In the next 10 days, there will be no pothole between Abuja and Zaria to Kano on the entire stretch of 375 kilometers dualized, which is 750 kilometers. Number one, the history of this project is that it was a project that was in the past administration given for a contract of 155 billion for partial rehabilitation, and the 4 contractors were engaged. Later, somehow, Julius Berger managed to, whatever way, took over the entire stretch and then reviewed the contract to a more permanent rehabilitation for 796 billion. And that is what we inherited. And they had completed about 52% of the project. And so what we inherited is about 240 kilometers of the route. That's 120 kilometers dualized. And these sections occur at Chene 0, about 38 kilometers by 2. And then 82 kilometers within the axis of Kaduna, which is by 2, so it's about 164 kilometers. And then a total of 17.6 kilometers at Kano end, the end of the project. However, we came and looked at the project, and then Berger in September 2023 came to us and requested for a review of the project. And they requested that the contract sum, then should be 1.5 trillion. And that time, the dollar was about 1,000 naira to $1. And we looked at it, and we told them it was too high. And they requested for about 3 years completion period. The president was not going to allow that project to progress to 3 years. And so we met with Berger and then discussed with them to unbundle the project. Please, I don't want distraction. We agreed to unbundle the project. And then we now section the project into 3. The first 38 kilometers to be done on concrete and on tax credit. And then the second one is the 82 kilometers, which is in Kaduna axis, by 2, which is 164 kilometers. And we left it for Berger. And then we also, had the 17.6 kilometers